There we go. Welcome in, YouTube. How we doing, everybody? How's it going? I know it's been a while. Alright. Should be good. Oh boy. Hang on. We get too far into this. Scene and switch. Oh, it did switch, okay. Just being stupid. Alright. We can get past these, that'd be great. Let me fix something on my end and then we'll be ready to go. So we're gonna be drawing the Vision Jet. Just be doing some you know what? I don't need that, so we're not gonna worry about that. Alright. How's everyone doing? We're gonna be flying in a Vision Jet today. Got the flight controls all ready to go. Should be most part. We are probably gonna do some sim rate speed up, just so we can try to get a few flights in. Some of these flights take 4 or 5 hours, and I'd like to do like 3 or 4 missions in that time, not fucking just one. So we sold our Cessna. Currently we are stationed in the Northeast. Not sure why other missions around the areas I've unlocked are not popping up, but we got some over here. Try to go down here into like the Florida area and see if I can find anything, but we will probably end up having to buy another fucking aircraft just in case we don't get missions. See, makes no sense. Oh, we got one out of that. Ah, that's Pretty good one too. Where's that? Oh, it's going from here to there. Ah, we're probably gonna take that one. There she is. Do a quick checkup on her. Should be pretty good to go. I mean, our last time I played was when I first bought it. So we're max on fuel. Actually, it looks like we might be a little overweight for this. You never know the estimated. I mean, I'm not going to do more than that. So, just in case. So the plane I'm using. It's a Cirrus Vision Jet G2 with executive seating. It's this one right here. So basically our goal is going to be to probably do this flight. We'll probably buy another Cessna, put it back into our cargo just in case. Have the AI fly that for now after we're able to get the maintenance up on it. I've heard some things about the AI, but I'm not going to keep it plane grounded, and I want a second plane just in case I need it for some reason. Yep, we're fighting the invisible boatmobile. It's the first time I've ever had that happen. So this is all in its glory. Beautiful Vision Jet. Maintenance wise, it's in pretty good condition. It's like I said, it's practically brand new. I've had one flight on it so far. And then we did a checkup on it only because I'm still trying to get my landing down. I'm trying to get used to this. The DPS, I'm not used to working it in this game. sometimes I've came in for a rough a few times where I've had a rough landing. We're gonna wait to request our boarding. We're not gonna start it. We are gonna let them come on board first, but there's a few things I'd like to do before I have my passengers board. Fuel, we're at 89. So we're just gonna go to fuel. We're gonna get that all configured. We're also gonna go here to our and make sure that we're gonna turn all those back on. That'll just help us in takeoff and stuff. We're gonna also make sure that is trying to remember what all I needed to do in here. As far as like wind and stuff is not going to tell us much about that. Ah, there it is. So we're going to get the map up here. We're going to go into our flight pan. What I like to do is down here. So many fucking... Want to keep that. That's not what I wanted. All right. We're gonna select our approach. Vectors. Yeah, activate that. There's so much here, man. So what I'm trying to do all right, so procedures. We got that. What I want to do here is go into our fight plan. See, the thing is, they do this is they have us fly over and then come back, and I just don't like that. You know, we'll make it work. So what we'll do now, we'll let them board so we don't kill our batteries. We'll shut everything down real quick. Alright, we enable everything. Everything should save. Hopefully, I didn't just screw myself there. Oh. I did. Okay. Alright. See, these ones I don't know. I'm just gonna do vectors, I guess. Alright, so this should help us with our V. Alright. Oh, fuck. Did I fuck that up? No, we're RW05. Did I have it destinated going exactly right here to where I am? That's not good. I do. We gotta go get a kill. Oh my lord. Add destination. K L Y H. We're gonna do a direct to select approach. Load and activate. Origin is gonna be. Let me fix this real quick. KMKS. KMKS. Enter. So why is it not populating on here? Good enough. And then we'll mess with it as we get closer. Because at least will get us to start it. Alright. So now that that's all somewhat figured out, come down here, we'll hide the yoke. We'll go ahead and put this to run. We will get these engines purring, which you will not hear at the moment until I do this.
To Lynchburg. She's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for her. Provide her with the finest service on behalf of our company. I know I can count on you. Have a nice trip.
Engines are gonna go live here. We're not gonna announce our taxi just yet. We are gonna, however, turn up our volume here a little bit. Alright. I wanted to make sure that was good. Turn up the, oops, I did that completely. Let me. Alright. Ooh. Resume. Alright. So we'll see what's going on up here. Yep, that's fine. We will enable these as well. We will wait on that actually. Alright, so for the most part, we are ready. We're gonna go ahead and I didn't know what our altitude is.
Kilo Mike, Kilo Sierra
What's our
traffic
flight
T
plan say?
12 Victor Papa Victor
15,000 feet.
1513 is taxiing to runway 5.
Alright. So that is pretty much all set to go. Once we will do all this, we are gonna idle throttle. We are gonna there's also a little button here that I want to arm as well. Ooh. There's auto throttle disconnect. So I don't want that. There's a little thing here. No, hold up. Alright. We'll do the auto throttle. There's supposed to be a takeoff mode here. Is it? Yeah, it's just auto throttle disconnect. Alright. That's fine. So we're gonna go to our hold short. There's not much more we have to mess with at the moment. We'll kick our engines into gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our cabin staff, we would like to welcome you on board flight
Cabin
VPV
staff.
1513 bound for Lynchburg. Our flight time will be 50 minutes. We expect an on-time departure, and we're currently ready for takeoff. I will keep you informed of any key updates as we go through the flight. Thank you.
Definitely sound, though. Alright, so what I like to do now is we'll wait on that because I'll make that map full screen over here and get rid of the kind of the plane information here in a minute. Once we get down here to towards the hold short, yeah, we're speeding a little bit. It's fine. I gotta fix my GPS too. I just see that now. Get off the engines here completely. Go ahead and put our parking brake on for a minute. There we go. Alright, so that'll give us the full there.
Kilo Mike, Kilo Sierra traffic T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. Taking off, runway 5 departure to the north. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this flight to Lynchburg. I'm here to ensure you have an enjoyable journey today. If there is anything I can do to make your flight more comfortable, please let me know. Please fasten your seatbelt. And remember, this is a non-smoking flight. You'll find a safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you. Prepare for takeoff. Thank you.
Alright, so what I'd like to do before takeoff, we're gonna go ahead and kind of give her everything she got. Everything looks good. We'll bring her back down to stable. Go ahead and all that good. Also like to do is click in on that button. That's gonna make it so we're just gonna follow this heading for right now. We'll worry about everything else later. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go 50% on the throttle to get it rolling. Once we kind of line ourselves up a little bit, I like to go ahead and we'll punch it. Gently pull back. Don't need much. We'll go ahead and enable autopilot. We'll go up here and we'll turn that on.
Approach T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree is type 1 miles northeast of Kilo Mike, Kilo Sierra, 300 feet. Request flight following.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree approach. Squawk 204 tree.
I forgot to hit one thing.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree, please acknowledge.
Squawk 204 tree T 12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree, radar contact 2 miles northwest of Kilo Zulu November 4 Quebec, 600 feet, altimeter tree 020.
I'm not sure. Why is that climbing?
Roger T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree.
It should be. Yeah, we should be climbing right now. Why it's not? Oh, we are climbing, okay. Oh, wait, oh, fuck. I fucked up this whole fight.
T12 Victor Papa
Yeah.
Victor 151 tree is cleared to Whiskey 24 Airport as filed. Squawk 204
I forgot to do
tree.
my flaps, my landing gear. That was a rookie move.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree, contact Jacksonville Center on 1247. Good day.
124 7 T12 Victor Papa Victor.
That's why we weren't climbing very
151
much.
tree. Jacksonville Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree is passing 2,300 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
Now everything should start to kind of fall
T12
on.
Victor Papa Victor 151 tree, Jacksonville Center altimeter tree 0. 1 inner radar contact, continue to Zamga.
should intersect the GPS here momentarily. We will probably speed up here momentarily as well. Alright, we got the GPS now. The plane will kind of handle it from here. Once I get to my cruising altitude, I will dial in my descent. That way the plane can do its thing. Looks like we are going to be going through some clouds. So what I'm going to do is just to be safe. I'll go ahead and be that. Arm them. Just to protect the plane. This is a pressurized cabin, so we are able to withstand we're going to be going to 15,000 feet. I'm gonna turn up the settings, I guess. Sound? Maybe it's just everything's turned down? No, everything's turned up.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree contact Jacksonville Center on 127. Niner Fife. Good day.
127. Niner Fife for T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. Jacksonville Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree is passing 8,400 feet, climbing 15,000 feet. T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree Jacksonville, center altimeter tree 0. 19er radar contact, continue to Zamga.
So we're gonna flight sim it up to just the 2 times. Just to go a little bit faster. And then the plane will come out of climb mode.
Ladies and gentlemen, glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of First Class Wings on Flight
I got
PPV
one.
1513. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 15,000 feet at an airspeed of 150 knots.
I
It's
got a
2:25
lot.
p.m. and are expecting to land in Lynchburg approximately at 4:10 a.m. local time. Current temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit
Go
back,
back to our
relax,
normal.
and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Landing gear is.
Contact Jacksonville Center on One Tree Tree. For Fife. Good day.
One Tree Tree. 45T12 Victor Papa Victor
T12
151
Victor Papa Victor
Tree.
151 Tree Jacksonville Center altimeter tree 0. 19er radar contact continue to the T.
Not gonna do anything. That's just for later on. What I'll do is when we did all our programming, I can kind of show you over here. I zoom in over here.
T12 Victor Papa
When it hits
Victor
this thing, it will
151
automatically,
contact Jacksonville Center on One
it'll
Tree
start dropping.
Good day.
Thanks to our vertical.
One Tree Tree. 4T12 Victor Papa Victor 151
This
Tree.
thing right here. We'll let that happen. So,
Jacksonville Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 Tree 15,000 feet.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 Tree Jacksonville Center altimeter tree 0. 18 radar contact continue to the T.
oops, I did not mean to do that. So we're gonna hit when we hit KLBE is when we'll hit our top of the descent. Or that's not a top of descent, sorry. It's probably this one right here, KLTH or something like that.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 Tree. Contact Jacksonville Center on One Tree Tree. For Fife. Good day.
One Tree Tree. 45 for T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 Tree. Jacksonville Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 Tree 15,000 feet.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 1 tree Jacksonville Center altimeter tree 0. 20 radar contact, continue to TOE.
So what I'm meant to do is take everything away from after the runway. So what this game does for some reason is it will take you to the runway, and you're supposed to fly past it and then do your landing procedure. We don't want that. We want to fly near to the runway, like close to the runway. Start our landing procedure and go directly into the runway, into the landing. We don't want to fly past it and then come back around and do all that other bullshit. That's what I tried setting up, and I don't know if I did it right, but as long as this gets us there and I can try to attempt a good landing, I'm still practicing on my landing, which is why I've been streaming this very much. We're in some clouds though, so hopefully that's not. We're gonna turn this on just in case.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree contact, Washington Center on 1 tree 5.
1 tree 5. 2 T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. Washington Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree, 15,000 feet.
Looks like we're in some turbulence here for a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to normal sim rate.
19 radar contact, continue to MYOWN.
Not sure what that is. Yo, what is up, Bear Belmontos? If I pronounce your name wrong, I'm so sorry. We are attempting to do this. I'm hoping I got this right. It is a little hard to read. I guess I could just zoom in, but and change my camera. Hope you have a good Saturday night / Sunday morning. We have the flight stick set up and the Thrustmaster. Trying to get used to this plane, trying to get used to some of this, playing with this GPS stuff this game does, trying to get. Still got a little bit ways to go. We do use our sim rate a little bit. (130 nautical miles roughly. And a beautiful citrus jet. Oh no, our lock changed for some odd reason. See if we can get back on course with just navigation. Not sure why that did that, but most of this flight is pretty much just letting the plane fly itself, using some of the autopilot features, trying to get used to landing, trying to get used to setting up these so the autopilot will do most of the landing and just the touchdown. But that's the part I'm mostly struggling with right now. Takeoff and the flight itself, I can pretty much handle. I know how to play with the autopilot as far as getting it to do what I want to do as far as when it comes to the flight itself. It's the landing part that I'm still not the greatest with. Here and here it says we're on the GPS line. Here it says we're off to the left. I don't get that. Yeah, we're still 95 nautical miles out. We are using 2 times sim rate speed, so just to kind of speed it up a little bit, but we'll still be here for a little while. If you're wondering, let's see if we can get a closer view. Alright, so if I go over here, I'm looking at right here.
T12 Victor Papa Victor.
May not be able to see my cursor, but the distance basically that's going down.
05. Good day.
124 05T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. Washington Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree, 15,000 feet.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree, Washington Center, altimeter tree 0. 15 radar contact, continue to Aksu.
We'll do. That should have put us back in normal sim rate. Go up here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Do a little outside flying. What I can do is I'll do like a wing camera view. If it was a little easier to control, I could do like a seat. No, we're about actually 49 nautical miles away from our actual destination now. Oh.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Everything's set up there, so it should go pretty quickly. I give you a call. Hi. How are you? Everything okay? Can you text me the driver's number? I haven't gotten it. Thanks, appreciate it.
T12 Victor Papa
Everything
Victor
is
1.
ready for the arrival?
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree.
I'm ignoring that because it has me fucking descending. So you can. Which means I've hit my top of the descent. Mm.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. Please expedite your climb 15,000 feet.
I'm letting the plane do its thing. I'm out. That's what I'm talking about. Like the air traffic controller right now is trying to override what my GPS is telling me to do, so.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. You are 40 miles south. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV runway 28. Approach via Vouch transition. Cleared to Vouch.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV runway 28 approach via Vouch transition. Cleared to Vouch T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. You are tree 9 miles south of Whiskey 24.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. Traffic T12 Victor Papa Victor 151 tree. Tree 8 miles south inbound RNAV runway 28 approach.
So we are 23 nautical miles away from our land, the airport we want to land at. We are about 10,000 feet and descending at 1,600 feet a minute. We are still following our GPS at this point. The plane is automatically descending because of what I programmed at the beginning. Following the vertical navigation. It's following these waypoints. It's going to be at the... By the time it gets to this airport, it's going to be there. By the time it gets to this waypoint, it's going to be there. So... By the time we get to this waypoint, we should have our one-way in sight. It will still be descending. So... Once we get closer, we should be able to put it into approach mode, and it'll more accurately approach the runway that we want to land. Hopefully, if I program this right. Still trying to learn it. So I'm having my doubts on that, but I think we can bring this in successfully. Because we'll be at 1,800 feet. And we'll be on course to the runway, and we'll be able to just kind of disengage, autopilot, disengage, the auto thrust, kind of dial her back in, go full flaps, and touch her down. Why those are? I didn't ever press them. I must have accidentally puffed them. Hopefully I didn't cause any issues. Guess we'll find out if we need any maintenance when this plane's flight's done. Because I don't recall hitting that. So when we hit our throttle here, it will automatically disengage our auto throttle. It looks like we are getting a wind about 24 miles and then 3 miles towards. So we'll have a little bit of wind and not nothing too crazy. We'll kind of take a look around here. I like how on the first plane you bought, it put your company's logo on the side. When you buy this plane, it's like, nah, dog, we're not putting your company's logo on it. So for our landing gear, if we look over here, as long as we're going under 210, we can put them down. Your speeds over here is also up here. I just have these markers on, just sometimes this ain't the easiest thing to see. This looks like we have that gray diamond, so maybe we can go ahead and arm the approach mode. It does look like he's gonna arm it. Right there, that gray diamond, you can see it. So we armed our approach mode. We're gonna wait a little bit longer for our gear to come down. So once we get a lock, go ahead and drop the landing gear. Go ahead and give one level of flaps. Oh, too early on that. Noted. But that will help us slow the plane down, so. So I don't know. So if you're curious, if you go down here, as long as if you're under 50, I can go ahead and do the next level of flaps. So because we are under 50, we're gonna go ahead and drop our next level of flaps. We got a lock on the airport. It is gonna slow us all the way down. And we gotta glide slow. Auto thrust is doing its thing. Autopilot's doing its thing. So what I'd like to do is, now that we're kind of lined up with the runway, I'll just do that, just in case we need to engage that. Gear is down, flaps are in landing. We are closing in on our target. The plane's gonna kind of do its thing. We will disengage our auto thrust. Once we are over the threshold of the pilot, we will just kill the engines basically. And then we'll pull back slightly on the joystick in this plane and hit our brakes, and this plane should come to a stop. We are prepared to take control. Auto thrust will come off as soon as I pull my throttle back. We're gonna kind of leave it for now. And we have touchdown. What? I don't get there. That was not the wrong place. I guess that was my fault. That was a beautiful landing too. Oh shit, man. We'll get docked points for that, but it's fine. There is no way that was the wrong airport. And it didn't give me time to even take back off. VG-18. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna do that. You'll see why. I'm gonna put free fuel in my plane just to kind of make up for that loss. Was that not the runway we needed to land on? All right. I guess I'm still trying. I must have messed something up with the GPS. It is what it is.
Madam boarding is now authorized. On behalf of our captain, welcome aboard.
Roger that, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight.
Pleased to welcome you aboard, madam.
Any chance we could speed up the flight, Captain? Got an important thing in Basai waiting for me. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'll need to make some calls. I hope the signal hold up. If you could make sure it's good, I'd really appreciate, Captain. Thanks.
All right. All right. So. All right. I should do it. All right. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and
Hello, everyone. Please give your warmest welcome to our passenger, Mrs. Downs. She's close to one of our top athlete clients. The service must be impeccable. Our 5-star reputation precedes us. Have a nice flight.
we will. That's not supposed to happen until you fly in. So. All right, we'll go through our flight plan. It has us at 23,000 feet. So we'll definitely need the icers today. So what we'll do is get this programmed in. Oh, way too much. What the fuck? There we go. Alright. That will do that. Alright. So that's all programmed. We will go ahead and do the auto thrust as well. Get into takeoff configuration for the flaps. Everything seems good. We're going to go ahead and taxi.
Kilo Echo, Quebec, Yankee traffic T12, Victor Papa Victor 8411 is taxiing to runway 5.
Hold up.
Madam, I'm pleased to be your pilot today and to welcome you aboard this first-class Wings flight to Basai. Estimated flight time is 48 minutes. We're on time for departure, and we're about to receive clearance for takeoff. I'll keep you updated with any important information throughout the flight. Thank you.
Couldn't find my taxiway there for a minute. What is this bus doing? That was such a good flight too, man. Alright, so for the most part, everything looks golden. Let me go ahead and full screen this, the map.
Kilo Echo Quebec Yankee traffic T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411, taking off runway 5, departing straight out. Madam, on behalf of my company, I would like to thank you for flying with us today on this flight to Basai. We're prepared for takeoff, so please ensure your seatbelts are correctly fastened and your electronic devices are turned off or in airplane mode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Alright, so what I like to do again, we go ahead, just enable that. We're going to continue. We're going to kind of do a rolling start here. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps up. Control 1. Might be able to hit the GPS right away.
Charlotte approach T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 is type 2 miles northeast of Kilo Echo Quebec, Yankee 1,100 feet, request flight following.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 Charlotte approach. Squawk 4175.
Squawk 4175, T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 radar contact 2 miles west of 9er November Charlie Tree 2,300 feet altimeter tree 0. 17.
Roger, T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411.
Your auto throttle is on, so. Alright.
Charlotte approach T12 Victor Papa Victor 841. 2 miles north of 9er November, Charlie Tree, 3,900 foot request IFR to Victor Golf 18, ready to copy.
T12 Victor Papa Victor
Alright,
841
we're going to do
is
Pro
cleared to
P.
Victor Golf 18 airport.
Clear that.
Squawk 4175.
Once we start to get up into the clouds, we will
T12 Victor Papa Victor
do the rest of our
411,
settings
clear
on.
to Victor Golf
Right now, I'll
18
leave them
airport
off.
filed. Squawk 4175.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 reback correct. Radar contact 5,400 feet altimeter tree 0. 17 continue to Meshi following heading 0 tree 5 proceed on course climb and maintain FL2 tree 0.
Continue to Meshi following heading 0 tree 5, resume own navigation climb and maintain FL2 tree 0 T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 contact Atlanta Center on 1 tree 15. Good day.
1 tree 15 T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411. Atlanta Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 is at 6,900 feet, climbing FL2 tree 0.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 Atlanta Center altimeter tree 0. 16 radar contact, continue to Meshi.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and speed the sim rate up just a tad. Oops, I slowed it down. You're gonna be entering crowds, so we're gonna go ahead and turn that on. Just to be safe, our plane It's gonna bank. It's gonna follow the GPS. We're gonna go down one, just to kind of. Seems like a good spot to leave it for right now. All right. So what I need to do is change this, because that is not our detail to the final. I remember how to fucking do it. I'm not worried about it at the moment. We got a long flight ahead of us anyways. Doesn't look like that's able to do it, so like you're able to do anything up here. Yeah.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411, contact Washington Center on 135. 2, good day.
135. 2 for T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411. Washington Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 is at FL 1905, climbing FL2 tree 0.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411, Washington Center radar. Contact, continue to BADA.
Everything on our plane is armed. Except for the high, for the thing, so we should be good. Yep, we got full oxygen. Green valve is open. So we're pumping fresh oxygen into the cabin. This is a pressurized plane, so we are able to fly at a cruising altitude similar to a jetliner. We just hit a cruising altitude.
Matt, I'm glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome you on behalf of First Class Wings on flight VPV 8411. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 23,000 feet at an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 11:45 a.m. and are expecting to land in Basai approximately at 4:10 a.m. local time. Current temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
And once that goes down, oops. All right. So now our vertical navigation is enabled. However, I just realized I did something really fucked up. There. I put it in negative value. So it will not descend until the GPS tells it to. If we go over here, once we get down in that range, you will see way over here on the screen, it will show up altimeter or altitude once we get to that leg. Until then, we just kind of let the plane do its thing. Go back to a normal sim rate for now.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 contact Washington Center on 118. 7-5. Good day.
Going to 118. 75 T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411. Washington Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 FL 230.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 Washington Center radar contact continue.
Yeah, so we still got 181 nautical miles. We're gonna go up a little bit. Flying through the clouds here, ain't much to see.
Sure, I understand.
Oh, Chubb's here. So now it's flying us to our pattern entry instead of flying to the runway, then entering the pattern entry. Doing it the way I'm trying to do it should just fly us right straight into the pattern entry. As it gets closer, the vertical navigation will start to lower the plane naturally. As we come around into our, we should be able to do the approach, hit the approach button, unarm the approach phase, and the plane will lock on the localizer of the airfield and basically bring us in, start to bring us into the air. And then as we get closer and closer and closer, I take over and start manually flying the plane. And if everything goes to plan, should be lined up with the runway coming in on the glide slope, and boom. So we're still 141 nautical miles. Keep in mind we are using ×1 sim rate, so it's gonna, I don't like it when it gets too jittery, so I do just up it a little bit. I usually recommend ×1 and ×2. You're going through some heavy clouds, but we got the de-icer on.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 contact Washington Center on 118. 75. Good day. T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411, did you hear my last transmission?
118. 75 T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411.
1 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to roam it.
Still over 100 nautical miles, as you can see down there.
Victor Papa Victor
And I'll
841,
fill it
contact
later.
Washington Center on 121-675. Good day.
121-675 T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411.
11 Washington Center radar, contact continue. T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411, descend and maintain 3,300 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,300 feet T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411.
I'm already descending, so. Now that we're in our descent, I like to back to our normal sim rate.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
T12 Victor Papa Victor
Everything's set up there, so it should go pretty
descend
quickly.
and maintain
I give you a call.
3,300 feet.
Hi, madam. Charlotte on the phone. Can you text me the
Descend and
driver's
maintain
number?
3,300 feet T12 Victor Papa Victor 8.
The plane's descending, bud.
Yes, I can speak now. It's a bit noisy, but... Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, can you? Damn. I'll call you back, okay?
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411U can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
Washington Center T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 would like to cancel IFR.
T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 IFR flight plan is canceled, radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Roughly 30 nautical miles away from this, about 35-ish, 40 nautical miles from our destination. So, Our one way is going to be off to our left. Here shortly. We are kind of ignoring that at the moment. I have no idea if I am or not. Let's see if I am. It's usually a stopwatch in here somewhere. Okay, that's right about there.
Victor Golf 1-8 traffic T12 Victor Papa Victor 841 16 miles east 3400. Ford inbound to land runway 2 tree.
There it is. Should naturally clutch it here shortly.
Victor Golf 1-8 traffic T12 Victor Papa Victor 8411 is on final runway 2 tree to land.
Man, we came in hot. Yeah, what the fuck was that shit? They brought us in way too hot. I don't understand that.
What's going on? Never been shaken around this much.
I hate when it does that because I don't have visual on my runway anymore. There it is. Oh my lord, dude. Like I said, the flight system, I'm trying to fucking learn that.
This airline's
Like,
pretty good. I'll consider flying with them again.
awesome. Good, that means I got satisfactory.
Madam, welcome to Skybryce. Local time is 12:10 p.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing First Class Wings. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Bassai.
Guess it didn't register the last time I hit it. That's fine. I will take it, dude. At this point. B. Got bad weather bonus, so we should get some extra money there. Put us back at a B reputation. So I'm gonna go and see if my painting needs any maintenance real quick. What's up, GPB? How we doing? I know I gotta find some more entertaining things to play. But I went to the wrong fucking place. Everything's still in good, so cool. Oh, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that for now. I don't plan on buying anything at the moment. I'm gonna buy something here. How much is a brand new Cessna? So we're just shy of buying a brand new one. How much is that? How much maintenance does that used one need? $26,000 or $2,000. Yo, it's honestly not that bad. Maintenance wise, to bring it, we're bringing in the same airport we're in. This will allow my AI to fly.
Now you own more than one aircraft. Hiring crew to fly.
Oh, we're not doing anything like that yet. Alright, that's fine. So we'll do that for now. We'll be all off that for now. What time? You know what? Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. See the money difference though? $30,000 more for the same flight. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to go for this one next flight. One of these two, or even that one. Only because I try to stay close to where the plane is. Yeah, this one would be better though if I'm gonna go that route. I just hope I have enough to transfer the plane, or else I kind of fuck myself. Yep, I do. All right, that one, anyways. So basic insurance on both. That's all good and dandy. We spunk some money into this. Yeah, so we need to do this so we can do
could eventually get a citation.
Yeah, that's gonna be the hardest one right there. So, I've already got my jetliner airline thing. So eventually, I think my end goal is gonna be here. Is gonna be is probably gonna be this, the aerospace, or even because I don't know how hard the Beluga is to fly. Because I've heard this plane's really good to fly. Or even the Citation, or, you know, one of these. I really think this is going to be my end goal. I'll probably grind these until I can get one of these. And then move into this. But we'll see. I did the first part of that, but Really, all I need to do is get that A and above, which probably gonna be hard unless I start being able to figure out the fucking landing shit. And then we get this, which is only 50 grand. Like, this is pretty much what I've done so far, as far as got my night, all this, all the way up to here. Realized I couldn't fucking do it. Like, I grinded all these specializations basically. Everything that's, you know, you have to get for that. And then I threw in the night. Got to there, realized I couldn't fucking do it. So I went down and got my turboprop. And then I just been using my jet rating to fly this. I have no desire to do that. I'd like to go into like this or this, one of the airliners or super heavy, but I got to get that A or above on these missions, which the only thing holding me back is my landing, I feel. Like, it's probably cool as these are. Yeah. You need like 23 million or 40 million basically to get into that. So I've heard these don't pay well. I've heard those don't pay well. So what do we think? Probably call it there. I might rename this to something else. I don't know what to name my companies though. Not that it really matters. Oh, it's because it's only... Never mind, that's because it's just for that one. Wait, it should be... Oh no, it's just for this one, never mind. There's the purchase into the thing. There's the first mission I did. I'm almost into the green on this, so a couple more missions. Definitely not going back to this though. I think I'm gonna let my launcher update. And call it a stream. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. And go from there. Thank you all so much. I know it's been inconsistent, but I'm trying. Hope you all have a good one. Take it easy.